Hello everyone. Today we're going to discussing about culture representation in Malaysia Film Talentine 2009. And we are from a group 5. The first member is NURIN DAYANA ALYA. Second, DINI NASUHA. Third, Chen. Fourth, ANCHISASUWANMANI. And 5, CHONG.
Hi everyone, our group is Group 5. We chose the film is called Talentime, directed by Yasmin Ahad. Talentime is the story about students preparing for a school talent competition, but more than that, it explores love, family, and cultural differences. The main characters are Melu, a British-Malaysian girl with a beautiful voice and plays the piano, and Mahas, a deaf-mute Indian boy. They meet during preparing competition and slowly fall in love despite challenges from their families and society. There are also Hafiz, a Malay boy who loves music and takes care of his sick mother, and Kaho, a Chinese boy who feels jealous and accuses Hafiz of cheating. This shows how competition and prejudice affect friendships. This film shows many real issues in Malaysian society, like racial and religious differences, but also teach us about tolerance, understanding, and love. In conclusion, Talentime is a touching and meaningful film that reminds us we can connect beyond a race, language, and background. That's all for me. Thank you.
I will continue with 2.0 analysis of Talentime film. Talentime presents a thoughtful and nuanced representation of Malaysia's multicultural society. Through its characters, storyline, and visual storytelling, the film explores themes of love, loss, family, and identity within the framework of Malaysia's ethnic diversity. One of the most powerful aspects of the film is how it portrays interethnic relationships, particularly the love story between Melu, a Malay Muslim girl, and Mahesh, an Indian Hindu boy who is also deaf. This relationship challenges cultural boundaries and reflects the real-life complexities or interaction in Malaysian society, rather than exaggerating or stereotyping cultural difference.
Visually, Talentime used simple but effective cinematography to represent cultural harmony, scenes of characters eating together, performing music, or just walking side by side in school emphasize coexistence rather than conflicts. Music is used as a universal language that breaks cultural divides, particularly during the talent competitions where students of different races perform together. Importantly, talent time avoid the trap of reducing characters to cultural clashes. Manish is not portrayed solely as a deaf Indian boy, but as a young man with agency, emotions, and aspiration. Merlo is not a stereotypical Malay girl either. She is portrayed as truthful, expressive, and independent.
3.0 comparison. At this part, I'm going to discuss about the media portrayal of Talentine versus the reality of Malaysia culture. First, inter-ethnic relationship. In the Talentine story, they focus on a love story of between Malu, a Malay Muslim girl, and Marshall, an Indian Hindu boy. However, in reality, most of Malaysia are comfortable to find the same races as their partner. This is due to religion belief, social pressure, communication, and a lot of preparation and other factors. Second, language. Valentine's scenes show every character are fixed with a language when they communicate in the story. But in reality, Malaysia will end up using mixing of a language in their sentences, like also known as Bahasa Rojak. Take care for example, like when we communicate, we will end up using the words of English and Bahasa Melayu in a word to express or deliver a message to a person. Thirdly, cultural harmony. Talent Time show a scene of students from different backgrounds interact peacefully, sharing meal and entering the school talent competition together. But in reality, there are still tension among different races of Malaysia, and most of the kids are sent to the vulnerable school. And until now, each of the races are still living with their own community.
Last but not least, a conclusion about Talentime movie show a hopeful and positive view of Malaysian multicultural. It used young people, music and relationship between different races to promote peace and understanding. The film showed love across race, culture, even people speaking many languages and symbol of unity. But in real life, Malaysians still face different religion, language, and social habits. Even though the film does not show all the real problems, it helps us think about how we can build a more united Malaysia through care, share moment, and respect for each other. Thank you.